everyone, welcome to Home Food by Achala. Today we are going to make green lentils with spinach. The sauce that we are going to use as a base is going to be tomatoes and onion and garlic. There will be some dry spices that we will be using to enhance the flavor of this green lentil and spinach. Let's see the ingredients, or let's start with the lentils. I have green lentils. I soaked them in water for about an hour, and this is approximately 500 grams of lentils. Then I have one bunch of spinach leaves. I washed them thoroughly. 3 tomatoes, big ones, 2 big onions. This is approximately 7 to 8 cloves of garlic chopped. There are some bay leaves here, 4 to 5 bay leaves. These are red chili flakes. These are optional. The main ingredient of this recipe, which is gonna give us a real flavor, is coriander and cumin. I'm gonna roast this little bit and then I'm gonna grind them in the grinder. So this is 1 tablespoon of cumin and 1 tablespoon of coriander. And we have some garlic granules. As you know, I love garlic, so I'm gonna give some flavor with this. Then salt, of course, the pink salt. And then the oil that we are using is Palestinian olive oil. Yeah, so let's start making this wonderful recipe from very simple ingredients, and let's see how we can enhance the taste and take this recipe to another level of the taste. Are you ready? Come with me. Alright, let's add some olive oil, approximately 1 tablespoon of olive oil I'm adding here. To that, I'm gonna add all my ingredients half. It means you will see all the ingredients half. For example, I'm gonna add 3 bay leaves to this first. Let it release some oil. Then to this, I'm going to add half of this garlic. I don't really want to brown it or anything. I just want to get rid of the raw smell of the garlic, and it will be quickly done because my gas is on high heat. Then I'm going to add all the big green chilies that I chopped. Probably you know by now what kind of green chili I'm using. It's a big green chili. It's not spicy, but it has some aroma, and we want that. So I'm gonna add this green chili quickly. As usual, I don't want green chili to release the hot oil in there. So to this I'm quickly going to add half of my onions. Let the onions saute. And if you haven't guessed till now, I'm using a pressure cooker to cook the lentils. I'm going to add this salt, so onions will be cooked easily. To this we're going to add half of these tomatoes. I'm going to saute this. And remember, we're just gonna saute this. We don't want to cook it. We want to cook these things with the lentils, so lentils will get the flavor. And I'm adding to this. Some of the spinach, half of the spinach I'm gonna chop, and then I'll add it afterwards. I'll show you that in the later stage when we proceed with the recipe. To this I'm going to add my all green lentils that I just soaked. It's a huge quantity, and you must be wondering why I'm making all these lentils. So let me tell you the secret. Guys, I have started my own food business, and This is going to be my first recipe. I received an order from one of my colleagues and she asked me to provide this recipe. So I'm gonna make this one for her. For me, we're gonna add some water, little bit of water, not that much, because I don't want this lentil to be thoroughly cooked. I still want the lentil to have or maintain the whole grain texture. So I'm just gonna add half of the pressure cooker of the water, and then I'll make a one whistle. That's it. We have the lentils ready. They are cooked, but they are not that cooked, so I don't want it to be mashed or something, but they are cooked thoroughly, as you can see the texture. Next, I'm gonna prepare my sauce for this lentils. So I'm gonna add some olive oil, probably 1 tablespoon, because I have onion and tomato paste. To this, first I'm gonna add 3 bay leaves, and you can see the oil is hot. Then I'm going to add half of my garlic. Now I want this garlic to be really toasted well. Now I'm gonna add onions. This has to cook really well. So if you remember, we added 1 teaspoon of the salt, and this is the other teaspoon that's going in now, again with the over the onion. This is enough. I'm going to saute this well. Now I want these onions to get translucent. I don't want them to get burned or something. I just want them to get translucent. So let's add tomato paste to this. A really thick tomato paste. And I'm gonna saute this tomato paste. And now I'm gonna lower my heat because I don't want the tomato paste to get stuck at the bottom of the pan. It's a really good pan. It has heavy bottom. It's good for this kind of cooking. If you want, you can put the lid on and the cooking becomes easy. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you at what point when we're gonna stop cooking this paste. There you go. Okay, and we will wait for these tomatoes to get cooked, and I'll continue this recipe. So after 2 to 3 minutes, you can see this sauce is bubbling up and the water is really surfacing. To this I'm going to add the spinach that I chopped, and let's give it a good stir. Let's put the lid on for another 2 minutes and turn your flame of the stove to the low, and let's wait for 2 minutes. So our tomato paste or tomato sauce with the spinach is ready, and you can see this beautiful sauce here, and I'm going to add this to our lentils, and let's mix it well. If you feel the salt is less or more, we cannot do anything, of course, but if you feel the salt is less, you can taste and you can adjust the salt. And try not to break those lentils because you don't want the mash of the lentil. You want those lentils to be whole. And let's just gently mix it together. I'm gonna add half a glass of the water to this right now, and I will boil it. Try to add the warm water because then you don't lose on the taste of these spices and everything that you have there. So just gonna gently make it sure I don't break the lentils. Okay, let's put it on the medium heat and let it boil through, and if you want you can adjust the consistency. So yeah, our lentil soup is ready. The final touch, I'm going to sprinkle some of this coriander and cumin powder on the top. just to give the aroma. That's enough. I don't want it to be more of the cumin powder or something. It's so fragrant, so we want to lightly spice it up. And yeah, this is ready to eat now. You can serve this with the bread, or you can serve this with the rice. Actually, this will go really well with rice. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel Home Food by Achala, and press the bell icon button for new nice healthy green recipes. See you again.